episode of the Hip Hop Head podcast. I want to thank you for listening to the intro edition, the first edition of the podcast. Dara, I appreciate your feedback. Bimi, I appreciate your feedback. Also, open to more feedbacks, please. Reach out to me. Let me hear what you think, please. The comment section down. Where you're listening to this from. Like, recommend. With a shebang. So Beyonce and MJ. That's all we're talking about now. Beyonce put out a documentary, which we hear is a 3-part documentary with 60 million naira, loads of money. She was paid 4 million naira for the performance. She was flipping it into 60 million naira. Come on, some of the greatness. That's Beyonce. So she put out the documentary of her Coachella performance on Netflix, and some brilliant person goes to compare her with the legendary Micheal Jackson. Understand? Remember, I said Micheal Jackson is legendary. As we keep going. So the question is Beyonce knows a better performer than MJ? To that particular question, I don't think there's an answer to it. I think you'll be unfair to both parties. I think it to be totally be unfair to both parties. For one, we can't understand the times that MJ was in. We can't really understand. So some of the brilliant things he did then, you really can't tell. But then now we have a faint idea what it's like to play music in this age. And you need to understand the kind of superwoman that Beyonce is. Like, you just need to step back and realize the kind of Superman woman that she is. And we need to begin to shift the narrative to a point where they can be. For instance, that's at the top of my head, and I must say this is actually a one-take recording, so I'm just telling you as I've taught it. So I'm open to change. I'm open to taking comments, getting feedbacks, and change my my train of thought on this particular discussion on this topic. So I think if MJ really did moonwalk, if Beyonce would still have happened. Think about it. Go back to some of the documentaries. Even go back to the Uncommon documentary. Realize you need to be some sort of a perfectionist, to even be playing or think of that level, to be some of the things that she even say, like some of the situations she even got herself in. You need to understand it. Try to put yourself in that position. Understand where your mind must be thinking for you to even put yourself in that position. I honestly think if MJ for some reason in that it's been based then, of course, the MTV's performance didn't work. Beyonce would have come, would have shined, and probably be considered a trendsetter. This 21st century, I honestly feel that way. I honestly think so. Short order. This is from Beyonce. So my take is, I'm taking nothing away from what MJ was and is, He was brilliant. He broke ground, His climate change concern was legit, like Niger, MJ is legendary, like. Really, I'm not a 21st century baby. Like, I go way back. I know my MJs, So thinking about it now, brings memories back to me. brings a lot of memories. Like it brings, it brings a bunch of stuff. I remember the DVD of MJ that we had. Come on, I can even remember. I can picture one of the times that we were actually watching this. MJ made you shed tears, MJ might be the most popular, yes. Popular in the sense that, don't get wrong, popular in the sense that a lot of his music, there might be a lot more connection to MJ. But I assure you, when you mention MJ, they know Beyonce. For one, everyone knows Beyonce. And we know what population says, compare the ratios of men to. That's on a lighter note. Honestly, we're going to consider that if MJ never worked, Beyonce would have still ran. Let's give it a thought. Let me know what you think. Please take the comment section of the podcast where you're listening to this from right now. Let me share it. I'll be reading them. Next episode of the show, we're going to do a quick recap. A bunch of stuff. A bunch of your comments. Move on to the topic. Give it a serious thought. Go see some of the documentaries. Go see some of the work. Behind the scene work of Beyonce. I didn't thought about it. Think about it. Then, when we're done with that, we then move to the point that is Beyonce not as legendary as MJ? Let's not jumble all of this all up, but let's give it a thought. Thanks for listening again. I hope to get your feedback as well. Thank you. Blessings.